sense, man. All right, Cant, Shalom, Shalom. Right, Yahweh Shema Mashak, Kala, Yahweh Shema Shabbat. Hey, Satan tried to take away the life through the spirit. Out of nowhere, the phone just went pitch black. Just out of nowhere, man. And I have no idea. That never happened to me really before. Brother said that happened to him before, but I haven't seen it personally. And we was going about what, an hour.
Yep.
We was going about an hour. So, and we're not gonna go further too much longer.
Yeah.
But I mean, we had to come back, man. We had to do a part 2 because Satan wants to take away this word, man, and we can't allow that to happen if it's through the Most High. If it be of the Most High, you cannot overthrow it, man.
That's right.
Acts chapter 5. You understand? I'm just bring that out.
Bring that out, man.
Right. Hey, I mean, Satan, he knows what he's doing.
Yes.
Right. Esau was they're getting on us.
Yeah.
Right?
He had to push the panic button.
Yeah, God. The big old panic button, basically, and just shut off my phone, basically.
You know what I'm saying? He had to literally go down to the YouTube basement, just to push the panic button to turn the live off, man.
Man.
It's too much going on.
It's too much, right? God, so we're going to try with the StreamYard. We know StreamYard is reliable, right? Most are willing, right? But it says Acts chapter 5 and verse number 38. It says, "And now I say unto you." Now remember, this is a Pharisee, this is doctor of the law right here. This is the teacher of Paul, right? It says what? "And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of God, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found even to fight against God." You see that? And we know if you try to battle against the Most High, you're not going to win.
That's right.
All right? You're not going to win.
At all.
Right? At all. So, again, Esau's agenda is to take away the word and make sure Israel stays asleep. But that's not going to work, man, at the end of the day. All right? The gig is up now. The time of restoration is near, man. Right? It's here. This is the time of restoration right here.
That's right.
Yahweh Shah Salakia, the Most High, restoring his nation to its former glory. Right? We're remembering who we are. We're turning back to our nationality. And we're doing things that our forefathers in this land right now, in terms of the civil rights movement, in terms of the Black Panthers, in terms of all the so-called movements that we've had in this captivity, that we're doing something that they have never tried to do.
That's right.
It's actually trying to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, not Christianity, not Catholicism, and not Islam. You understand? So, yeah, Khan, you got it.
Khan, this is Matthew chapter 3, verse 9.
Right.
"And think not to say within yourselves, we have Abraham to our father. For I say unto you that God, Yahweh, is able of these stones to raise up children unto Abraham." All right. And we are those lively stones, man. All right. We are those lively stones that John the Baptist prophesied to the Pharisees, man. He says he's going to raise up. He says what? He says, "And think not to say within yourselves, we have Abraham to our father. For I say unto you," right? So, because you got a lot of people that came out of Abraham, as well, "And think not to say Abraham's our father." Over there in Israel, I think back in early mid 2000s, they had something called the Abraham Accord. Where they all these different Abrahamic groups get together. It's so-called fake state of Israel and the Arabs. They all have this neutral, neutral thing going on to where they can keep the peace. But look how that worked out. Now, because of the state of Israel's greed, you got the Arabs. They starting to formulate and click together and go back to the brotherhood of Ishmael, based off what's going on with the Palestinians. Right? So
that's a good point.
Yeah, their greed is causing the unity of Ishmael to be that wild man that the Bible prophesied that he's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But he says, and think not to say within yourselves, we have Abraham to our father. For I say unto you that Yahweh is able of these stones to raise up children unto Abraham. Now look at this. This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 5. It says, ye also as lively stones. Right? We the lively stones of this last day, man. We are those stones that was going to be raised up that John spoke of.
Yeah.
It was us.
Yep.
He says, ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house. See that? And a holy priesthood, right? And it's not the Levitical priesthood no more, but it's the priesthood of Melchizedek, right? Which is king and priest, right? That was the difference between Melchizedek and the Levitical priesthood. What's the difference? Melchizedek priesthood combines the kingship and the priesthood together. Those two offices are merged together. All right. But in the Levitical, it was just the priesthood. And then you had Judah as the kingship.
Yep.
Right. So the Lord, he put those two together, and every tribe of the nation of Israel becomes those priests and those kings, man.
Yeah.
That's the order of Melchizedek that we up under. Mm-hmm. So he says a holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices. Now, what are the spiritual sacrifices that we offer up? All right. When you put the work in, that's you offering up spiritual sacrifices. When you go out, taking a risk to go out and wake your people up, right? You taking death with risk, you taking penitentiary risk, to put the work in, believing in the Most High, waking up, minding your own business and doing the work of the Lord, abounding in the work of the Lord, sitting down and meditating on the scriptures, meditating on prophecies, right? These are spiritual sacrifices. But you always want to make sure that your sacrifice will be accepted in the spirit realm where the Lord is our high priest at, man. All right, taking the order of Melchizedek. Let me go to Romans chapter 12 real quick. You want to make sure that your spiritual sacrifices is being offered up correctly, man. All right, you don't want the Lord just cast that away like he cast Cain's offering away, sacrifice away. Right? So, Esau, he offered these spiritual sacrifices, but the Lord looked at his sacrifices as he looked at Cain's sacrifice. There's no blood. It has to be blood in order to receive these sacrifices, man. Look at this. This is Romans chapter 12. All right. Verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service.
Right.
All right? Your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable, perfect will of God. You know what I'm saying? So when you offer in these spiritual sacrifices, you want to make sure it's acceptable to with the will of God. And how do you do that? You know what I'm saying? By be obedient, man. Obedient is better than sacrifice.
Right.
All right. And if you look at that word obedient, the middle word in that word obedient is die. Because you got to die to yourself, man. You got to die to like what Paul say, I die daily, man.
Right.
So go ahead and die, man, so you can live.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
And that's deep, man. Mortify your members.
That's right.
And I was just telling the brother today, you know what I'm saying? I'm fighting spirits today, man. Resist. Resist, man. That's the word of the week, man.
In these last days.
In these last days. Resist him, man. Right? Resisting what? Resisting the devil, and he shall flee from you.
That's right.
That's James chapter 4, verse 7. You know what I'm saying? Because and me and the brother was talking earlier. Satan always tries to picture, paint a perfect picture in your mind. He always gives you like the half story, man. He always gives you to have truth.
Yeah, have
Right?
truth.
He
That's
always does that, man. Right? And it makes you kind of think about it. And so when you start thinking about it, it's like, okay, well, I mean, it ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, hey, it's on the third. So that's how Satan gets to you. That's how Satan gets to us.
Yeah, he
right?
gave Eve a half truth.
Yeah.
You know, and then she just eventually just fell all the way.
Yep.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah, and made her husband get it too. And that's
Yep.
really what where the wickedness came in as well, because when she ate of it, she gave that to her husband, man. Right? Making him eat it. So what if Adam was like, nah, I ain't eating it, man? Then none of this would have happened, man.
Yep.
He just said, hey, nah, I ain't eating it.
Right?
Right? So that's also where that came from as well. But I got Sirach 34 and 18. He that sacrifices of a thing wrongfully gotten. So Esau sacrifices what? I mean, he got America wrongfully. It belonged to him.
Right.
Where's the precept where it says, "O thou Esau, go into America and take it, for it is thine"?
Right.
Because Esau is making it seem like manifest destiny, doctrine of discovery. Yeah, this is my God-given right to do so, to take this land from the natives. Right? He made it seem like that, but there's no precept where it says, "Go thou Esau, inherit the land, for I have given it into thine hand." There's no precept whatsoever that says that. Right?
Right.
It says what? His offering is ridiculous. Hey, the Most High called your offering, Esau, ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous, right? It says, and the gifts of unjust men are not accepted, right? We're not accepting your gifts, Esau, right? We're not accepting that. We're not accepting the sacrifices that you try to give unto us. We're not accepting that. Right?
And the Lord's not accepting
the Lord's not accepting it. You know? And it's like a woman precept says, the Most High is not pleased with the offerings of the wicked. So Esau can try to offer up anything, right? He said he's not pleased with it, though. And so, and we see that with Cain. Yep. Cain deliberately, he knew the law, right? But he deliberately gave the Lord what? The fruit of the ground instead of the cattle.
Right.
Right. And he was mad that the Most High didn't accept it. Well, I mean, that's on you, right? That's literally you deliberately try to offer up the Lord a strange sacrifice, right? I mean, deliberately, not on accident. You wasn't like, oh, slack your Lord, you know what I'm saying? Actually, let me change that.
Yeah.
No, he said he was mad. The Most High said, why you mad, bro? The Most High said, why are you mad?
Why you mad?
I should be the one that's mad. Why are you mad? Right? He said, if you do well, you're gonna be accepted. That's all you got to do.
Right.
But if not, sin lies at the door. Right? Which one you gonna choose? Right? So like it says, neither is he pacified for sin by the multitude of sacrifices, man. Right? So got your precept.
Yeah, Con. You know, like what Cain gave him was a fruit from the ground, right?
Yeah.
This is let's see here. It says 17, and Adam said, he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I command thee, saying, thou shalt not eat it, cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shall thou eat of it all the days of thy life. And the Lord cursed the ground, man. The Lord cursed the ground. So whatever, Cain gave, the Lord probably said, I don't want that shit. He probably slapped his hand. I don't want this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's cursed, man. He cursed the ground, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what was the essential thing to cover themselves from their iniquity? Well, let's find out. What did the Lord put on Adam and Eve? Verse 21. Unto Adam also and to his wife did the Lord God make coats of skins and clothe them. What is that? That's the sacrifice, man.
Yeah, there you go.
So that message of sacrifice, because it's give me a Leviticus 17:11. Yep. You know, that sacrifice was always a part of God's agenda, man. the moment Adam fell, right? He clothed him.
Yep.
He cursed the ground. And so what Abel did was exactly what he was supposed to do. Kill sacrifice a lamb unto the Most High. First out of the first flock, or the first kid of the first flock, something like that. Sacrifice a lamb, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you cover, the iniquity that was passed from Adam, starting in the garden.
Yeah.
But Cain didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and read it.
You say you wanted Leviticus 17?
Yeah, 11.
And 11. Come on. Leviticus 17, verse 11. For the life of the flesh is
For the what?
For the life of the flesh is in the blood.
Hey, there's life in the blood. If you get into biology and all that, dealing with the blood cells and all, your bloodstream is really living. Those are live organisms, man. All right? So it's life in the blood. That's why the Lord said, don't eat blood, man.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, no, and that's deep, though. That is really deep. Because if you look at the car is patterned after your body, man.
Right.
You got the oil. What's the equivalent of the oil? It's your blood.
It's your blood.
That's the life of the car.
That thick, rich
oil. Thick, rich oil. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And how if you got bad oil, which translates to what? That bad blood in your body, what's going to happen? Right? It's going to break down. Yep. So it's the same way. Right?
That's like when, a lot of people got dialysis. Yep. They got to change their blood every other week because it becomes bad blood. You know what I'm saying? So their kidneys don't, because their kidneys is have stopped, not functioning properly. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get good blood, man. So what was Yahweh Shai? He was a blood transfusion, man. We all had bad blood.
Man, that's deep though.
We had bad blood. And Yahweh Shai was a blood transfusion, man.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, that's deep. Salagi. It says, for the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your souls.
There you go, to make atonement for your souls, man. So the blood sacrifice was always from the time of Genesis up until Yahweh Shai. Blood sacrifice was atonement of your soul. Now, the other sacrifices, that was the backup. That was it was secondary, man. But you needed blood first, man. This book is a very bloody book, man.
Yeah.
Very bloody.
Yep.
But we need the blood in order to make it to the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
Let me pull this real quick in Revelations.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking of as well. Yeah.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 12, verse 11.
Yep. And
they overcame him by the blood. There you go, right there, man. By the blood.
That's right.
There's life in the blood, man.
That's right.
By the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony.
Yep.
And they loved not their lives unto death, man. So don't love your life unto death, man. Don't give nothing. Don't exchange your soul for nothing in this life in order to follow the Lord, man. Don't be afraid of no man on this earth, man. Don't be afraid. Even when you're gonna be afraid when Jacob trouble come, when martial law come through, when they knock down your door and your kids is yelling, panic is all in the house. Hey, don't be afraid, man. Trust in Yahweh Shai in these last days, man. All right, he will follow you through, man. The gates of hell shall not prevail against the church. Put these scriptures all in your head when all hell break loose in your life, man. Learn how to conduct yourself under the scriptures and banner of Yahweh Shai, that you have enough faith to make it through, man.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's right.
That's right, man. And that's the deep point too, because your faith is your fuel.
That's right.
That is your fuel, man. That's what keeps you going in this thing, man. Because once you start losing that faith, that's it.
Once you start losing the faith, you start losing you.
Yeah.
Once you start losing you, you're through.
See that?
You out of here, man. Checked out,
man. Right? So because when you lose faith, you lose insight, right? Why? Like when you lose faith, you lose why are you even in the truth in the first place?
Right.
Like, you started losing that. So that's why faith is so important. That's why Paul emphasizes faith a lot. Yahweh Shah emphasized faith so many times, man.
Yep.
He said, hey, look, he asked Mary, believest thou this, man? Right? Believest that I can do this, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, she said, yea, Lord, I believe. Right? Even in Mark chapter 9, right? He said, it's like, let me just get this.
Yeah, even the man that was, you talking about the kid that was possessed with a demon?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, bring it up.
Yeah, I'm just going to pull one precept from there, though. Yeah. This is Mark 9:23. It says, Yahweh Shah said unto him, if thou canst believe, if you could believe, man, right? And what is belief? Faith. Yeah. It says, all things are possible to him that believeth.
That's right.
That's right. All things are possible to him that believeth. So that's why it's so important for us to have faith in this society, in this world that has no faith. Right? We live in a world that has no faith in the Most High. They have faith in other things, no problem. You see Jake waiting at the bus stop because he know and he has faith that bus is going to come.
They got faith in what they can see, which is an oxymoron, man.
Yep.
They got faith in what they can see.
Yep.
When all this power come up, because this is a power. Esau got some power right now. You got the lights on.
Yep.
All right, you got cars running. You know, you got jets and planes flying above your head. But when all this stuff, all this power comes down and everybody goes back into that way of life where it's gonna look like hell, man. When the power comes off, that's when all barbarianism gonna pop up, man. Because people are gonna they're gonna do whatever in order to, you know, provide for their families.
Yeah.
All right. So where's that trust gonna be at then? You can't trust in the electricity no more. Can't trust in all the stuff that Esau set up in this world or in this country. When all lights and power goes off, what are you gonna do? You're supposed to use faith, man. All right. The Lord, he's gonna show his power when he turns all the power off, man.
That's right, man. That's right.
He's gonna show his power. He ain't showing his power like that. He's showing his power right now through the man of the Lord, man.
Right.
But the power really gonna show when his power come off, man.
Yep.
All right. That's what we look, man. Hey, turn this light off, man.
Yep.
Hey, when Yahweh Shai, or when the Lord popped up in the scene in Genesis, why it was dark before he even created the sun. What's the first thing he said? Let there be light. Before the sun was even there, man.
Yeah, you said let there be light.
Let there be light.
Yep.
And there was light.
Yep.
All right, we are that light as well, man.
Yeah.
We are the children of light. Give me that real quick.
Yeah.
In First Thessalonians chapter 5, real quick, man. We are the children of light.
There you go.
All right. That's who we is, man. We are the children of day as well.
Yep.
All right. We ain't no night creepy crawlers, but we are the children of the day. You got creepy crawlers at night, man.
Yep.
Men and women who like to freak off at night. You know, kind of move through the shadows of night. They love the night. But we the children of the day, man. Yep. We are fully exposed, man.
That's right.
We expose ourselves on purpose.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, and it's like you just make a quick point on that. When we say we're the children of the day and that we're the children of light, we're not talking about being children of the sun and the children of the night.
Oh, yeah. That's
as they say in Kemet. We're not talking about that, man.
Raw.
Right? Children of Raw. Right? We're not talking about that. You understand?
Not.
Just have to emphasize that because we're talking about the true righteousness.
That's right.
Come on. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse number I'm just sorry, verse 4.
Yeah.
But ye brethren are not in darkness.
We are what?
But ye brethren are not in darkness.
Hey, man, we ain't in darkness no more, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you desire to go back in darkness, you think you're going back to the world, but you're really not, because Satan, he can't deal with you. What he gonna do? He's gonna isolate you. Anybody that falls out the truth, they get isolated in this little section. Because he don't want you to tamper with nobody over there. So you like in neutral grounds when it ain't no neutral grounds, man.
Man.
So you just caged up, man. with lies, caged up with battles in your own head. That's it. That's all you're doing.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. That's why the part. What did the demons and the spirits said when they seen when the vagabond Jews try to cast those demons out? He said, "We know Paul, we know Yahushua, but who are you?" Right. So spirits know who you are, man. Spirits in the spirit world, they know who you are by name. If you are violent in the spirit world as the children of light and as the children of the day. Why? Because you're a threat to their system. You're a threat to their kingdom. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. It says that day shall overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light.
You are the what?
Ye are all the children of light.
Right. So, hey, the day of the Lord is not coming as a thief at night to those who's looking for him. All right. He's not coming as a thief at night to those who got their goggles, you know, looking at every move of prophecies because we looking for him, man.
Right.
We looking for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Yep.
All right. We don't. Hey, what do they call the brothers? Watchmen of Israel, man. We watching every minute, every second on the walls of Jerusalem, spiritually speaking. All right, go ahead.
Yep.
And if you see this in Genesis, you know how the scriptures in the book of Isaiah 45, it says that he declares the end from the beginning. So what he started in the end of beginning, he already created the end as well. In the beginning. Look at this. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 4. And God saw that the light that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness, man. Read that over, Baba Gasha.
God. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse number 5. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness.
There you go. And the Lord separated it in the beginning. All right. So there's always been a separation between light and dark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
All the time, man.
Yep. Always, man. All the time. That's why you got Moab with his wisdom. You got yin and yang. You know what I'm saying?
Yin and yang.
That's their philosophy, and that's what is that, Taoism or something like that. But yeah, they get that from the scriptures, man.
Yep.
They get that from us.
Light and darkness.
Light and darkness, just fundamental principles of the universe.
Right.
That the Most High set up.
And they use the fundamental principles that every religion has came from the fundamental principles of the Bible.
Yep.
And they just, spice it up a little to fit their religion.
Yep. And let me get this quick precept too.
Yep.
1 Thessalonians, 1 John 4:17. Herein is our love made perfect, that we may have boldness in the day of judgment, because as he is, so are we in this world, man.
That's right.
Man. So when in the day Yahushua coming, that's why brothers trying to build up their works, man.
Yes.
That's why brothers are trying to do everything they can to have that confidence in the day of the Lord. Because, the more you do, the more confident you're going to be that the Most High is going to save you.
That's
you know what I'm saying? The more videos you do, the more reading you do, the praying, the fasting, you're going to be more confident in the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The more we fight against Satan and lift our brothers up and making sure we trying to make our call and election sure. The more you do that, the more confident you're going to be in the day of the Lord's judgment. Right?
Yeah, we want to be confident that day, man.
You want to be confident.
Hey, man, majority of us, we have lost.
Yeah.
We lost in this world.
Yep.
There's many ways we lost.
Yep.
And the Lord is trying to reset our lives so we can regain respect back and not just respect, but honor and all that, who we were. As our forefathers was. There was mighty men that got honors. So we're gonna get that honor when we get back into our world. This is not our world, man.
Yeah.
Yahushua said it. I ain't praying for the world, man. Not praying. So this is not our home. This is not our world.
Yep.
The world to come is our world. And if you can taste the kingdom, then the Most High says, man, hey, that world might be for you. Look at this. All right, so he's coming to prepare his church, and his church is not all this global nonsense that people been talking about. His church is what Stephen called the church in the wilderness.
Yep.
All right, and those same church in the wilderness, you know, throughout generations later, became the church of Yahweh Shah.
Yep.
Through their descendants. So look at this. This is Ephesians chapter 5:26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorious church. See, man, we want to be presented to the Most High as a glorious church, man. This is the church that the Most High says the New Jerusalem came down, out of heaven to meet her bride, her bridegroom. We that bride, man. Lord willing, of that number.
Yeah.
It says that he might present it to himself a glorious church. Look at this. Not having spots, nor wrinkles, or any such thing, but that it shall be holy without blemish. Right? So, hey, when we offering up these sacrifices to the Most High, we can't have no blemishes either, man. And when Yahweh Shah was presented to King Herod and Governor Pilate, and what did Pilate say? He said, "Man, I wash my hands from this innocent man."
Yeah.
What does that denote? That denotes that he was a lamb with no blemishes. You know what I'm saying? He was a lamb. Hey, the priest examined him as well. You know what I'm saying? And the priest, they was judging him, so they was examining him. All these men examined the Lord up until the point where he was crucified on the altar, which we just read in Leviticus 17:11, that the redemption of our souls is by the blood. All right, and the blood of Yahweh Shai is way better than the blood of Abel, man.
Yep.
Speaks louder than the blood of Abel.
Right. And it's lucky, hey, that's essentially the same thing as saying that yes, we are saved by the blood, man. We are saved by the blood, but not how the Christians say it.
No.
Right? Not how the Christians think just because Yahweh Shah died for you, believe in Yahweh Shah, that's it.
That's right.
Nah, man. You saved by the blood, literally. Meaning that you overcome this world through the blood of Yahweh Shah, man.
God.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because he's the one that gives you life. He's the one that gives you that living water, the bread,
all the essentials,
the wine, all the essentials.
That's right.
The oil, you understand, the butter, right? All this stuff that you need to survive. That's what the Lord gives you, man. You know what I'm saying? Through the Spirit. So, yeah, all praises. So, yeah, as we kind of wind down. Now, I think the other live that we were doing is going to be posted, most are willing, right?
Hey, them devils took us off, man.
They just took us
they
off,
pushed
bro.
the panic button. Shut these
out of nowhere. Yeah.
With all praises, man.
It's crazy. Yeah, I think that they're gonna. I don't know. I'll see. But if it does load, I'm gonna upload it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So but yeah, most are willing. But you got you appreciate it.
Yeah, this is Isaiah 55 verse 1.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone that thirsts, come ye to the waters. Right now, and not everybody is allowed to come to the waters, man. You know, it's the elect that's supposed to come to the waters. Those that was called before the foundations of the world. Give me Ephesians chapter 1, verse 4 real quick.
Yeah.
All right. Those that was called before we even came here, man. Hey, time had to catch up, man. Time has to catch up. All right. The work was already done at the beginning, at the foundation of the world. Time is catching up. That's what's going on right now, man. Yep. All right. Everything's playing out according to the Lord. Why do you think the Lord don't be panicking when crazy stuff happen on this earth? It's all planned out, man. The whole blueprint has been planned out since the world begun. And then he just pressed play after he created the earth. Press play, bing. You know, all the redemption moves, all the things that he was going to do throughout the history of the Israelites, you know, and our lives as well. Everything has been planned out by Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shah, man. He's that one and only.
He's the one, man.
You know, he set up evil spirits, heavenly spirits, Satan himself, physical demon Satan. You know, Esau Edom, who was his sword. He set up everything, man. All right, because ultimately he wrote this book, man. And just like some of these movies where you got superheroes and villains and all that, I was hearing one of it was a brother, it was an elder brother. He was saying, just as the producer has to hire a good hero to be a hero, hey, he got to hire a villain to be just as good. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And that's the Lord. The Lord is that producer, man. Mm-hmm. He's watching and he's scoping on different. He's very detailed. The Lord is very. If you look at God's creation, you can tell the Most High is very detailed and articulate.
Very articulate.
Yes.
Very articulate. Yep.
I mean, man, it goes so many ways on that. We're gonna touch on that later.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get that.
This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 1. Mm-hmm. Therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that ye walk worthy.
That you walk what?
That you walk worthy.
Yep.
Of the vocation wherewith you are called.
Yeah, what you are called. Now go to jot down the 1:4. Is that Ephesians?
Chapter 1, verse 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Which you were called, man.
Right. Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 4. According as he had chosen us in him.
Yep.
Before the foundation of the world.
So we was chosen before. I'm Salaki. I don't want to say we, because we're gonna be spiritual and we don't know who's the elect. But I'm gonna say this: the elect was chosen before the foundations of the world, man.
Yep.
So while the Lord was creating all things through his angels, all right, while the Lord was building all these different things, creating animals and creating the heavens, the firmament, creating the angels. While he was doing all of this, the Lord had us in mind. We was already chosen.
Yep.
The elect was already chosen. Right, go ahead. Read that over.
Yeah, it says, according as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love.
Yeah, man, we was chosen before the foundation of the world, man. Time got to catch up, man. All right, look at this. So it's only the elect that has access to this water. It says, everyone that thirsts, come ye to the waters. So when it says everyone or whosoever, it's saying, yeah, whosoever, meaning everybody in this house. If you are the elect, whoever want to come with me, y'all can come and get this. All right, that's the whosoever's, man. Everybody in the house. If I walk into somebody's house and I say, hey, I'm about to go to the store. Whosoever want to come with me, come on, I'm about to leave right now. Is that talking about the neighbors down the street? The dog in the backyard?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? That's everybody in the house.
Right.
Whosoever want to come with me, I'm out of here. All right. And in this level, it's the elect.
Yeah.
All right. Come ye to the waters, and he that has no money, come ye buy and eat. Yea, come buy wine and milk without money and without price. There you go, man. So that's what we want, man. And what is this milk? What is this wine? What is this water? With no money. That is the truth. All right. The truth is free.
That's right.
And the water is constantly pouring, from the throne to the minds of the Israelites to build us back so we can come back to the promises that the Most High promised for us. And that is world rulership, man. Mm-hmm. Be sitting on the power seat with Yahweh Shai, be co-heirs with him. That's ultimately what the Most High's purpose was way before the foundations of the world, man.
That's right.
All right. So go. Yeah, I ended with that.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that's mighty. That's mighty. Man, off with this. Let me back what the brother's saying. It's the book of Zephaniah, right? Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse number 19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halted, and gather her that was driven out, and I'll get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I'll make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord, man. Bahashima Mashiach Yahushua. God, so that's what we waiting for, man.
We're waiting for it.
Jake and Eve, right? That's been putting in the work through the Spirit, right? Israel that's been putting in the work. And when I mean put in the work, I mean putting in the work for the Most High, and also just getting the credit that, you know, we deserve on a certain level, man. Now, obviously, all praise and our glorification goes to the Most High.
God.
But at the end of the day, the Most High is going to big up his chosen people, man.
That's right.
Not these fake Jewish, not anybody else. You understand? His people and righteous rulership, that's what we want to see upon the earth, man. Right? All praise to Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahushua, man.
God.
Right? And somebody said, well, okay, we'll explain Matthew 8 and 10. Now we're not dealing with that right now.
Matthew 8 and 10.
Stick to the topic, man.
Stick to the topic,
Stick
man.
to the topic.
You know
right?
what I'm saying? There's plenty room for all the breakdowns, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, come back on Friday. We'll do that.
Yeah. On Friday night, we always do a live. I never seen you before, Michael Davis, right? Just go on the live Friday night, ask your questions, whatever you want to come on the live. We bring you on the live too. We're not running. We're not going to run from it. But at this time, we're closing out through the Spirit, right? Ecclesiastes chapter 3, this is time and place for everything.
That's right.
This time right now, you're going to have to wait. So if you're really sincere, just go ahead and check out the live for Friday night.
That's
all right, on the Bay Area channel. So with that, all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Hamashiach Yahushua. It's your brother Yasha Allah.
Ariyah.
Come back to yet another video through the Spirit power Yahweh Ba'ashem Hamashiach Yahushua. Right? Kwam Yasha Allah. Shalom. The waterfall that's been tuning in. Shalom.
Not too much faith.